Makhanda residents are expected to be on the march today, and they're demanding the removal of the Makana local municipality mayor as well as the speaker over allegations of corruption, mismanagement and poor service delivery. Mayor Yandiswa Vara held a briefing on Monday and claimed progress under the Makana municipality. Residents say water shortages, sewage spills and crumbling infrastructure are telling a different story. Newzroom Afrika's Sipha Kema joins us now. Sipha, good morning. Who's at the march? And the issues are clear. Not only are they clear, they're also ongoing, and they certainly have a number of questions for the local municipality's executive.
Absolutely, Man. Now, on Monday, as you mentioned, that the mayor as well as the speaker's office held a media briefing addressing the media, telling them about the progress that's happening in Makhanda, but also under the Makana local municipality, saying that what they believe is poor services doesn't really exist, as they are working towards changing the city, as they called it. But also, when we asked them about the protest, however, there is a protest that is going to happen on Wednesday, which is today. They dismissed that, saying that no, they have allowed for the march to happen, but however, they don't agree with the reasons or the demands behind for the march. Let's bring in one of the organizers now. That's Archbishop Ngosinathi Ngesi. Thank you so much for talking to us, Mr. Ngesi. I think let's talk about the issues, some of the issues facing residents in under Makana local municipality.
Thank you. We have a number of issues, actually problems that are creating for themselves. For instance, we have the problem of water. That has been here over 10 years now. Now they are actually saying we are rushing things. And we can't understand that, we can't accept it. When we have been fighting for this water for years, marching and marching for years without any results from their side. So then you look at the question of roads. You have seen roads yourself, so it's a living proof. We don't have to go anywhere. But again, we have these disclaimers, 6 of them now, whereby they cannot account about the money that they are given. That, for us, it actually says, it opens the window for corruption. Because if they cannot account for every cent that they receive from national government, then it's easy for them to misuse that money or even to steal that money, because they have this record of being thieves. However, the SIU is on that case so that those who are involved can be taken to prison. You look here at our people, they still have using bucket system. 30 years after democracy, what can you call that? So our people are suffering. We can't talk about power, electricity, because that also have ESCOM involved. But however, it creates quite a lot. Here in December, the city was dark. The city was black, because there was no power, no nothing. The streets, you can see them for yourself tonight. The streets are just dark. And there is nothing that they are actually doing, because some of the electricity is being pumped out that municipality.
And now, Archbishop, what are some of the demands? I believe you're calling for the mayor as well as the speaker to step down.
Yes, unequivocally so. We want the mayor to step down. Remember, the reasons are, among them, the question of the loss of geysers. 6,000 geysers that were meant for the community, poor people, under her guard, under her instructions, they got lost. And poor people today are suffering. They do not have hot water precisely because of her. Now, she is the overall head of the local government. She plays an oversight role. So there's no way that things can go wrong while she is there. So we are demanding that she must resign. We are demanding that the speaker must resign. We are demanding that the chief financial officer must resign. And we question her contract. Because when they employed her, They did not do any due diligence. Can you imagine? She is appearing in court now from another municipality, the chief financial officer. And the same person is running our finances here. And there is a question of her taking her relatives, running the Department of Finances. So there is a lot of things that is going on in that municipality. We also call for the municipal manager to resign because the maladministration is happening in front of him and he is just quiet. For instance, he is calling for a meeting today for businesses to attend at one of the halls up there. What is that? When we have actually agreed, we played the application before them a long time ago, about a month, and yet he has the balls to say, I want to see business, and that is actually divisive. We have no problem him calling the business people, but the timing is not well.
All right, so thank you so much, Archbishop. That's Archbishop Nkosinathi Ngesi, one of the organizers here, chairing this march. Now, you can see the weather is not so good. We're seeing a bit of rain here and there, Iman. So I'm guessing that's also what's deterring people from coming to the march. But people are still coming in as their numbers, as they are going to gather between 9 and 10. 10 o'clock, we are expecting to start the march to start moving all the way down this main road right to the City Hall, where we are expecting them to hand over their memorandum and demands, of course, asking for the mayor, speaker, the CFO to step down. Now, this is a completely different picture that's being painted by some of the residents as compared to what we were informed or told by the executive of the municipality on Monday, including the appointment of the CFO, as Archbishop Ngesi had said, because one of the journalists did ask about that she's currently charged from another municipality for issues regarding financial mismanagement, but however, she's still part of the Makana local municipality. The speaker said that that's just a charge and there's no evidence. They're waiting for more to happen.
Sipha Kema, thank you very much. Live with protest.